are.
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baiju, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baiju should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, did you just call me mother?
Rover! Thank goodness. You're awake, Baiju. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
Oh! Wait, the second 10 pole? Yo, hold on.
Hey, Woolies, make some room. I wanna look, see?
Oh,
Glexor's member, Uncle reported.
why she looks adorable.
We still have a long journey ahead of us. Let's press on. We still have a long...
Release the wants, and the mind quiets. Cleanse the thoughts, and the soul clear.
Everybody, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves, where last time we got to get some 5-star characters nice and right off the bat, thanks to free 5-star collectors and a guaranteed 5 stars, and you know, at least there were characters I kind of like. Like, look at Encore here. She's nice and cute. Also found out that she has the English voice of Fiora from Xenoblade, so maybe it's time to get Hannah on this game. And then we have Punchy Woman. Anyway. I'm trying to continue the main story really up until the point where I'm able to use the stamina, you know, the vitality, the resin. And then I'll be good for the day, and then tomorrow I'm gonna try starting up the world exploration.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed. You just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill 2 entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll draw up a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Who is Zhang Ling?
Mr. Mortifi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have.
Is it going to be dangerous?
It's a minefield of clutter and chaos. A murky swamp within the Academy walls, as vile and perilous as some primeval forest before the Lament. Any civilized human would find it impossible to stand.
It is just cluttered, right?
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover?
Okay. I can't talk to him.
I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortifi's description. Though it is a bit hard to figure out where we should start.
The unusual device is a complex structure in a groove that can fit an entire arm. It's cold to the touch, and as you press your arm into it, if you feel something sharp and have felt a slight tinge of pain.
Rover, Please don't touch that. It's dangerous.
Well, I actually... I like this. I actually took damage. A well-used photo album rests on the table. Its cover is slightly curved from frequent leafing through. A single photograph lies inside, seemingly cut from a newspaper. It depicts a woman in a white coat gazing at an infant, her face hidden from view. The paper looks well kept.
Rover, I don't think we'll find what we need here.
You see a shelf filled with an assortment of research materials and books. Feasibility report on cooking tacit discords, Court of the Savantine Mount Mysteries, Mortice and Tenenjoints in Honglong, architecture. Also resting on the shelf are various pieces of wood and copper, some crudely made and others carefully crafted. You can't tell what those are for. The shelf creaks under your hand. You try to steady it, but it is too late. A wooden block falls squarely on your foot. It's a critical hit.
Rover!
Why am I taking so much damage in here, damn it? I wish I was on low health so it could have killed me.
This should be it. It's quite a box full. Let's go back and show it to Mr. Mortifee. Mr. Mortifee, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in.
Found anything?
The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
The wave-worn phenomenon.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena. And the lament was the start of it all.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
A 20-year-old vaccine. Could it be related to the children's epidemic in Zhengzhou 2 decades ago?
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortifee?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
So, the discs are rotatable now.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches represent time. The 4 symbols represent cardinal directions.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle.
Sex?
It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong.
Sorry.
Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
So it's like a time-based filing system.
Exactly. Languages may evolve, names may change, but time remains constant.
It's an elegant system indeed.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
I see. Let's go find the archives about this sugar pearl. Follow me.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf. Mao Cheng Si. Wu Wei. Rover, it's here.
Oh my god. The poor children. A family. Oh wow, actual dates.
There are 2 photos here.
One photo shows a group of researchers led by a woman in her 30s. Everyone looks excited and happy. The other photo shows an infant in diapers, with a slender hand holding a spoon with a sugar pearl in it, directed towards the infant. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Time evolution, year of way. Overclocking.
If I remember correctly, Zhenzhou was established during a year of Wei, several cycles ago. The Zhenzhou City Hall and Huashu Academy were built in the same year. The Gorges of Spirits battle sparked Zhenzhou's founding, and the formidable tacit discord described here? I believe it is the Crownless. Rover, about the sugar pearl.
About that sugar pearl.
Life has never been easy
Hey.
after the lament.
It's already the
But
new
I
year.
still
You don't need to be
remember that
popping off
sweetness from my
fireworks out there.
childhood.
Hey, you missed your chance. Stop firing those, asshole. I'm sorry, I know you can't hear me, so you're probably... I mean, no, you can't hear the fireworks, but you probably think I'm going crazy. Someone's actually lighting off fireworks already. Well, I mean, again. You missed your shot. 12 a.m. already passed long ago.
The battle against that epidemic in Zhenzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Zhenzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed,
They made it.
we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it...
Maybe she's trying to tell us something else.
Are Are you saying that the information contained in the sugar pearl doesn't directly point to your identity? Rover, about the sugar pearl.
I'd like to talk about the founding of the Jianzhou, or Jianzhou. I hear what they're saying, but like every time it's time for me to say it, I can't remember how they said it.
Zhenzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhenzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it.
The Crownless.
The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian.
What is Threnodian?
When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered.
And it was in the Gorge of Spirits too.
Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the sugar pearl.
I'd like to talk about the time indicated on the sundial.
We have the symbol way now. This should go with the time part, but we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues.
I enjoy solving some puzzles now and then.
What do you think, Rover?
I'd like to talk about the magistrate.
I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality. But her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Counselor Changli due to the young age of the magistrate.
Counselor Changli.
Lady Changli is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhenzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the sugar pearl as a key in solving the sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters.
Or maybe
she was running out of time.
Oh.
That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together.
Alright, well, Rover, if you talk, I am not going to be saying your text box lines until you stop talking.
Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... In other words, there are people who need to be misled, and they may obtain these tokens. It seems there may be hidden dangers lurking in Jinzhou.
Damn, we already got the Wuthering Waves protagonist being like, alright, so I think I've already figured all this out. Let me tell you how. While fucking Ether is over there being like... And that's it.
If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I just realized, why is her hand bandaged under the glove? What? Well, now the sugar pearl has a whole different meaning to it. Wait, did my whole team take damage from those fucking interactables? Okay, we only have a few things there.
I'm back! I'm back! finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
You make it sound like I'm old.
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
How did it go for you?
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Chang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now.
Do you want me to come along tomorrow?
Huh? Are you not going to investigate the tokens? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
What do we do now?
Time to hit the hay, obviously. Don't tell me you're planning on some nightly activities.
I like this dialogue is like, what are you telling her? Can you stop talking? Anyway, night is the time to meet up with Jinsei.
What? You're hanging out with our magistrate already? Quit bluffing.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover?
Not yet.
I have a vacant guest room in my house. And if you don't mind coming over...
Aren't you forgetting something, Yang Yang? Rover told us this morning that he's been offered a stay at the city hall. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
No need for trouble. Hmm? I have a feeling that those two in red can't be good. Just a hunch. The Guardian Sword. Huh. Funny. For those who know, I have Alex Green's nickname as Guardian. I'll worry about that later. Something new in the backpack. Yada yada yada. Looks like a side quest. Well, I wonder. I mean, I'm gonna use the protagonist. Like, let's not kid ourselves here. I usually always use the protagonist in these games.
As we head
so
toward our shared future.
you know, he's a
leaving the past
guaranteed.
behind.
I'll get my levels from quests and fighting, though. I want to know that right there. Can I look at the materials? Advanced skill. Where do I get such a thing? Source. Forgery challenge. Can I go do these yet? Where are they? Target area locked. Oh boy. How long do I have to wait for all these? I gotta get something.
I will be there for
I don't really want to play until
as we head
4
toward our
a.m.
shared future,
trying to get to this.
leaving the past
I can't
behind.
stay up that late. I have things to do in the morning. As in a doctor appointment that I am already not exactly well enough to be going to. Can I look at this and be like, how do I get these? Go back. Because I own some, I can't just inspect it. God damn. Oh. Simulation training. Gladiator's portrait. Oh. Well, I can go ahead and... I have to go all the way to Dude, I can't... Bro, I'm not allowed to even go there yet. Why are they marking endgame I don't think I want to actually travel across the entire map just to do some
I will
daily
be there for
grinding.
everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
How about simulation training? Okay, so I can go in simulation training to go get these. And they'll give me some intimacy stuff too. Let's go do one at least. That way I can get that stuff going. Where did you just take me? It's over there. I'd like to get some of this stuff out of the way so that I'm not exactly wasting it. Looks like I can't just grapple anywhere.
One with the sounds.
Whoops, wrong button. Is this right?
Combat isn't just about strength. You need skills and wisdom too when facing enemies on the battlefield.
Enter simulation training.
You there, looking to put on some training? Good training keeps you sharp. The enemies won't go easy on you out there.
Alright, let's see. We have the level ones, and then ones for money. What is this one down here? Wait a minute. Is that 12 my... Oh. It already has a stamina pickup limit. Oh shit, you can go straight into co-op with this? This isn't a solo thing? That's surprising. So what is this? Union level experience, provides weapon experience, and then intimacy. Interesting. Well, I guess I'm not doing this right now, because I thought I would. I guess I better keep it moving, because there's got to be like some kind of dailies option that I haven't unlocked yet. Alrighty then, well I checked of how I can do those, and I can do those, and they are being saved in a thing right now, so I'm not losing anything yet. I can't remember if Honkai Star Rail already had a stamina save-up thing. I think the stamina save-up thing was put in at a later update, wasn't it? It was for Zenless.
Mrs. Panwa, good morning. 3 bowls of extra spicy noodles, please.
Why, this girl already knows my heart.
What did I tell ya? Nothing beats a bowl of spicy noodles in the morning.
What do you say, Rover?
I love it. Just the way I like it.
Looks like Bijur's locked herself in the lab again. Hasn't left since yesterday. Bet we won't see her till she's done with her research. No, wait. Since you're the subject of that research, we could use you as bait to lure her out. We can tie you up at the Academy's entrance, and with just a few tugs of the rope, I bet every researcher will come running at you with Bijur leading the pack. Hook, line, and sinker. By the way, now that we figured out the sugar pearl and the sundial, all that's left is that weird leaf and run-of-the-mill mangosteen, right? So it only took us 1 trip to the Academy to solve half of our problems. Either Rover's really smart, or Madam Magistrate was gonna make it easy for us to begin with.
What's our next plan of action, Rover?
Let's look into that strange leaf first.
Bijah said the leaf bears the frequencies of tacit discords, so it must be from a tree near a tacit field. Then we must leave the city to pursue this lead.
There is this strange dream that I had.
An ocean of stars, a dark-haired girl, an
She wasn't-
inverted etheric sea, and the resonance cord flowing from your tacit mark.
I'm sorry, she was not dark-haired.
You said it was flowing in a certain direction, pointing to the gorges of spirits and the Norfolk Barrens. You've never mentioned this before.
Sorry, I couldn't find the right moment.
The etheric sea and resonance cords in your dreams are real, possibly leading to the gorges of spirits and Norfolk Barrens. Perhaps It was more than just a dream. That girl might be the key to recovering your memories. Madam Magistrate's information aside, it seems to me your dream points toward the Norfolk Barrens. It's a site of the Threnodian War and the source of all TD outbreaks. The Midnight Rangers' frontline base is stationed there as well.
It's a no-go for me if you're leaving the city. My shift's coming up. Protect Rover well, and shoot me a message if you need anything, all right, Yang Yang?
Yang Yang is safe with me.
I believe in ya.
Without a doubt.
At the end of the video, I just found out that I'm not unlocking daily quests until I get through, like... I might not be unlocking daily quests tonight. Because, well, yeah. Wow. I don't know. I might not unlock them tonight. Unless I really plan on not sleeping today.
'Cause every night I will save your life.